The modern state of Israel was officially declared in 1948, but the story of how it came to be is rooted in thousands of years of history, religion, colonial politics, and global conflict. Let's break down the key events that led to the creation of Israel. For centuries, the region known as Palestine was inhabited by diverse peoples, Arabs, Jews, and others, under the rule of empires like the Romans, Byzantines, and Ottomans. Jews had long seen the land as their ancient homeland, dating back to biblical times. But for nearly 2,000 years, most Jews lived in exile after the destruction of the Second Temple in 70 CE. In the late 1800s, a political movement called Zionism emerged. Led by figures like Theodor Herzl, Zionism called for the creation of a Jewish homeland, often focused on Palestine, where Jews had historical and religious ties. At that time, the land was part of the Ottoman Empire and largely populated by Arab Muslims and Christians, with small Jewish communities. After World War I, the Ottoman Empire collapsed. Britain took control of Palestine under a League of Nations mandate. In 1917, Britain issued the Balfour Declaration, supporting a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine, while also promising to protect the rights of existing Arab residents. This contradiction sowed seeds of future conflict. Throughout the 1920s and 1930s, Jewish immigration to Palestine increased, especially as anti-Semitism rose across Europe. Tensions between Jewish and Arab communities escalated into violent clashes. The British, caught in the middle, tried to limit immigration, especially as World War II approached. Then came the Holocaust. The Nazi genocide killed 6 million Jews, intensifying international sympathy for the Jewish people. Many survivors had nowhere to go, and the push for a Jewish homeland grew stronger than ever. In 1947, the United Nations proposed a plan. Divide Palestine into 2 states, one Jewish and one Arab, with Jerusalem under international control. Jewish leaders accepted the plan. Arab leaders rejected it, arguing it was unfair and imposed without their consent. On May 14, 1948, David Ben-Gurion declared the independence of the State of Israel. The next day, neighboring Arab countries invaded, launching the First Arab-Israeli War. Israel survived, and in the process, expanded its territory beyond the UN plan. Over 700,000 Palestinian Arabs were displaced, an event Palestinians call the nakba, or catastrophe. Since then, Israel's existence has been marked by wars, peace treaties, internal divisions, and an ongoing, deeply complex Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Fun facts. The Declaration of the State of Israel was signed in Tel Aviv, not Jerusalem. The United States was the first country to officially recognize Israel, just minutes after its declaration. Israel's first Prime Minister, David Ben-Gurion, had a library of over 20,000 books. Israel's population grew from about 800,000 in 1948 to over 9 million today. Arabic and Hebrew are both official languages of Israel. So how was Israel created? Through a mix of ancient connection, modern political movements, colonial history, and the global fallout of World War II. It's a story of hope for some and loss for others, a moment in time that still echoes across today's headlines. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to @FavioFunFacts for more deep dives into the world's most important turning points.